Good morning, Mumbai. Good morning, welcome. Can we get a huge round of applause for this incredible audience here? Welcome. Welcome to DevFest Mumbai. It's a great honor and privilege to be here today. My name is Sami Kuzubash. I look after developer and startup ecosystems across Asia Pacific. It's my first time on Google's behalf to be here in Mumbai. I'm based in Singapore. I've been with Google for over 12 years now. And I am just absolutely blown away by the things I've been seeing in Mumbai and across India over this past year. So we're going to talk to you a little bit about Google's journey with AI. We're going to talk a little bit about the different programs that we have running across India that you can be a part of. But to begin, I'd like to talk a little bit about this specific event and actually this series event that you are a part of today. This is the DevFest. This is our largest distributed gathering of developers everywhere across the world. This is one of hundreds of events that are happening across the planet. And yes, we've got all sorts of fun tech gadgets and exciting talks and workshops for you to experience throughout the day today. I do want to take you a little bit back to the humble beginnings of this specific GDG Mumbai chapter, the Mumbai App Developers, or GDG MAD. You're going to meet the founders, the organizers of this group in just a short while. You'll understand where some of the humor comes from that you've seen in a lot of the media, the social media posts, and the signs and activities that are happening today. It all started back in 2016. Pretty humble beginnings, right? And then look at us today. Over 1,500 developers and entrepreneurs come together to share our joy and excitement around technology. One more round of applause for 1,500 of you that have made the effort and commitment to spend your time here today. So at the Google for Developers organization, which I'm a part of and my team is a part of, it's really important for us to create experiences, to create communities and activities that can help you succeed. Now that might be in your education, that might be in your profession, that might just be your hobby, but for us, that is the absolute critical thing. We believe we've got tools that will hopefully be useful for you and for your communities, your users, your customers, but we really hope that you enjoy using these tools, that you have access to be able to learn about the tools, and that we have experts all around your community that can help you apply them in your products and services. Now, in India alone, we have over 70 Google developer groups, GDGs. And in addition to that, we also have campus chapters called GDGs on campus, previously student clubs. We have over 500 of those. In India alone, reaching over 600,000 students across the country and 2,000 faculty members. We also have a program called the Google Developer Experts, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later. We have nearly 90 of them. These folks, I'll talk more about them. They're incredibly, they have a very strong expertise in various technologies that they focus on. But one of the beautiful things about the GD programs is they are passionate about giving back to the community, sharing, presenting, writing, vlogging, and you're going to meet some of them throughout the day here today as well. And finally, we do have startup programs. How many entrepreneurs and founders do we have in the room? Can I get a shout? Can I get another shout for the entrepreneurs? You see, they don't sleep very much, so they're very tired right now. So, but you can hear a few of them in the audience. We've got a track for you as well today where you can pitch to fish and all sorts of fun things happening. We've got a few startup programs that we've been running in India for the last few years and reached over 200 startups in that time. Now, I'd like to spend a moment, as I mentioned, talking a little bit about Google's journey, particularly in responsible AI, which is really the theme for our DevFest campaign this year. Now, we have been using, and hopefully many of you are aware of this, we have been using AI across our products for many years now. Give me a shout if you've ever used Google Lens. All right, yeah, thank you very much. We're getting 12 billion visual searches a month now on Google Lens. It's an incredible product. I use it all the time. My kids use it all the time. It's really useful in just helping us understand our daily world. Give me a shout if you use Google Maps. Yes, all right, wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. It's one of my favorite products at Google. Started off as a small 20% project in Australia. It's become a product 1 billion people around the world use every day. And finally, Gmail. Any Gmail fans? All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Again, 3 billion people benefit from the AI-powered features that we've integrated into Gmail over the years. Things that just help you finish your message really, really fast and send it off. So that's been our consumer products. Back in 2015, we released TensorFlow, our open source model library, so that the tools that we were using for our own products, we could then make available to developers like you all over the world. Now that has led to quite a few innovations over the years, up until, some of you may have used BERT, our Lambda tools, Palm. You may have heard of Bard for a brief moment, Palm 2, Gemini, and this week we launched Gemini 2.0. Yes, thank you. Thank you. This is our most capable AI model yet, and it's really designed for the agentic era. It's got new capabilities. It's, natively multimodal output, audio, image, and a bunch of native tools, including Google Search and one of our favorites, Google Maps. So I'm very excited to see what all of you might be doing with Gemini 2.0 over the coming weeks and months as well. But all of these AI tools, they come with a responsibility, and Google takes that very seriously, which is why many years ago, our CEO, Sundar Pichai, actually released our own AI principles to the world. We wanted to be very clear how we were going to use AI and how we recommend the industry applies AI in the products and services that we will build for years to come. First and foremost, we thought, hey, look, this should benefit society. That's an extremely important part of creating any new technology, and it should be beneficial for us. And number two, as many of you know who've been working in this industry for a while, there's a huge risk of creating bias and unfair inequities using tools like AI. So it's extremely important that we apply a lot of research and effort and testing to make sure we're not reinforcing any such biases when we apply AI. You can read the rest of these. We focus on safety, on scientific excellence, privacy, being accountable ultimately to people. And we recommend that anybody and anytime our tools are being used for new products and services, that even those use cases also adhere to these AI principles. But that's been our journey, and we're excited to be being on this journey with all of you, and starting today with the Gemini 2.0 with all of you as well. If you're interested to learn more about building responsible AI and products in the future, I'm just going to give you a moment to take a photo of this QR code here, where you can learn a little bit more about how you can do that. Thank you. Next, I want to talk to you about something a little bit close to my heart. Before I joined Google, I was a founder myself. So I had a startup in Singapore. I ran that for a couple of years. It was one of the most exhilarating, exciting, informative, challenging, and exhausting experiences of my life. So I very much feel that vibe that I got from the founders earlier today. It is an incredible experience. And one of the things that I've been very passionate about since I've joined Google over the past decade is finding and testing ways in which we can support entrepreneurs and founders along their journey with the tools and resources we have at Google. For the past 5 years, together with my team, I've led our global accelerator program and a number of other initiatives around the world that has been able to help thousands of startups today. We've been running our accelerator programs for the past 9 years. Basically, since we started the very first accelerator, India's been a part of it. That's been an exciting journey. We've had over 200 startups, as I mentioned earlier, as part of that program. Some of these names you may recognize as well. We're really proud to have them and count them as alumni to our class. These startups, the 200, have raised over $4 billion in funding to date and created 10,000 jobs. These are some of the ways that we think about at Google. How are we having impact and contributing back to a country like India when we run these programs? And finally, through scaled programs and partnerships, we've been able to reach over 5,000 startups across the country. It's thanks to the partners listed here that can make that possible. I mentioned the accelerator specifically. I want to spend just a few more minutes talking about this. We have a number of different programs that have run in India. Some of you may have heard of our Google for Startups Accelerator India program, the Women Founders program. This year we ran our AI First program in very close collaboration with Google Cloud team members and platforms. And most recently, we launched and completed our first class of the Google for Startups Apps Accelerator as well. So if you're app developers, do I have any app developers in the room here? Are we making, can I hear a shout for anybody who's launched something on Google Play? A little bit louder, please. All right, so if you're interested in learning how you can build apps for Google Play or improve your apps, that might be a program you'd be interested in joining next year. We wanted to do more in India. This ecosystem is just absolutely incredible, growing at such a fast pace. We've partnered with the Ministry of Electronics and IT in India to reach a target of 10,000 startups over the coming few years. So we're very excited about this partnership, and hopefully you'll see more and more different types of programs coming from us that are catered actually specifically for the Indian market. One of these is the initiative we did by joining forces with ONDC, together with Antler, Protean, Paytm, and we launched this program called Build for Bharat. And that's a nationwide hackathon to democratize the way that digital commerce is being built and designed in India. So that's been a very exciting experience and program. If you're interested in being part of that, please reach out to the team or look us up online. Learn more about that. Just yesterday, we completed our first series of AI academies. Now, these programs were designed and launched in India alone. We plan to continue doing these. We have our last class of this series. We had about 5 or 6 of these. The last one is happening next week in Bangalore. If you happen to be there, please do sign up. Otherwise, stay tuned to learn how you can be part of these programs that are powered by us and our partners listed here over the coming year as well. Just give you a moment to scan that. Thank you. All right, next. How many of you are using Google Cloud? I want to hear a shout. A shout. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. At Google, we love Google Cloud. All of our stuff runs on Google Cloud effectively at Google. And we want to be able to give that opportunity to everybody. If you're a founder, you're working on an interesting startup that you feel needs extra support from a cloud infrastructure perspective, you can apply here to secure cloud credits. So this is just free cloud compute that you can make use of over a 2-year period. If you happen to be working on AI, you might even be eligible for our $350,000 of cloud credits for over a 2-year period. It comes with support and all sorts of resources that can really help you make the best of any sort of cloud compute that you plan to use for your products or services. All right, I did mention the Google Developer Experts Program. It's one that's very close to my heart. The experts are incredible human beings. They, like I said before, they are not just experts in their field, whether it's AI or mobile or web development, cloud development. they just love to give back to the community as well. So they spent a lot of their time traveling to different conferences, helping educate and train people who are keen to improve their products and services and their impact in their communities. And so I want to give them a big shout out. We're also looking to grow our GDE community. As I mentioned, we're just at about 89. We want to grow a large, diverse group of GDEs across the country. If you think you might be the type of individual I've described, please do take a scan of this QR code, reach out to us, be part of our programs, namely the program that we're doing to discover and train new GDEs, our Road to GDE program. Right? Now, maybe you're not quite an expert. Do we have any students in the room? Shouts for students. All right, they have some energy. Wonderful. So we also have a program for students. As I mentioned before, we have the GDG, the Google Developer Group's on-campus program. Every year, we run a solutions challenge. This is a global campaign that's run for the last few years. We've always had Indian student teams in the finalists every year. We hope to keep that reputation going year after year after year. So if you're interested in solving problems that are facing the world, we tend to align with the UN Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, or the criteria for a solutions challenge. If you happen to be passionate about those, want to build something and get some support and recognition for that, please consider joining our solutions challenge. We'll be announcing the next year of this in January. So stay tuned for that. And finally, regardless if you're an entrepreneur, an expert in technology, or student, please consider joining this community. The Google Developers Groups are the lifeblood of our contribution, our network around the world. They are all led by volunteers. These events, these incredible events, are organized by volunteers. It is truly a community effort to make something like this possible. So please do consider joining them. I want to give them one round of applause for all the organizers, volunteers that have made this happen. Thank you so much. Really incredible effort to be able to make this happen, to have all of you in the room today. And I hope to see some of you in the audience organizing and supporting these types of events in the future. With that, I will just say thank you. I wish you all the best. I really hope you enjoy and explore every corner of the DevFest event today. So really enjoy, and if you happen to see me in the hallways, please say hello, let me know what you're up to, and let me know how I can help. All the best. Thank you very much.
Okay, so 1,500 of you, but before I start anything, I have to know. How many of you signed up for more than one email ID? You can tell me now, it's over. Okay, if you're not raising your hands, I know the actual number. Almost 2/3 of you. But we're happy to get so much excitement from you at DevFest. Every year we've been growing larger and larger. And we're going to walk you through a little bit of the growth that we've seen over the years and what the rest of the day is going to look like. But before that, how many of you, and I know most of you have, at some point been a part of one of those speaker sessions where they say, I want to see how much energy is there in the room, so raise your hands for me. Everyone's been there, right? Today we're going to try that in a new way. I have my co-speaker waiting right there, and we're going to hold him hostage for a bit. If more than half of you raise your hands, I'll get him on stage, otherwise I'll just make him stand there for an hour. Could he come up? No? Okay, so Ali is safe today. Ali needs no introduction, one of the most popular faces in the community in Mumbai. Please join me. Unfortunately, he gets no claps today.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about our growth first, and then I'll hand over to Ali to talk about what today is going to look like. DevFest this year saw just over 10,000 registrations from engineers, students, entrepreneurs, designers, product managers, marketing leads, salespeople. So clearly, we have diversified the kind of audience that we're reaching. This is a 3,000 people increase from DevFest last year, which has been, I think, our largest growth spurt that we've ever seen. So thank you to all of you for being a part of this community, for helping us grow it more and more, for helping us get a larger reach, and ultimately to help us impact more people. We also saw a massive growth in speaking. So I've heard a lot of people approach me over the years and today saying, how can I be a speaker at one of these things? I want to spend 1 minute on our speaker process. In Mumbai, we believe very strongly in the power of the content that you deliver. You can be anyone. You can be a student in the first year. You can be someone with 10 years of experience. You should be here if your content is good. Doesn't matter how much experience you have. We saw 143 submissions for DevFest Mumbai this year to speak, to conduct a workshop, to do a smaller lightning talk, which is an increase of about 45 over last year's submissions. So I'm really glad to see more of you stepping up. I hope that number hits 200 next year, because I want to reiterate, it's your content that matters. Right? So submit a talk, something you're passionate about, something you want to tell the world about. We promise we will evaluate you only based on your submission. We saw an increase in the number of volunteer requests that we got. Last year we saw 300 people signing up to be volunteers at an event like this. And ultimately you can only shortlist 10 or 15 people. This year it was close to 600, 583 or something. We'd love that so many of you want to be a part of what we're doing. Keep that interest coming. Because of the ratio between how many people want to be a part of it and how many people can actually be a part of it, you might not get a chance now, but you will someday. So, all in all, massive growth for the community in the past 1 year. We hope that this growth continues beyond just DevFest, because we run events on a smaller scale every month. And they range from a very wide variety of topics. We've done something as crazy as math lessons, something as interesting as startup pitches. Right? So very diverse set of experiences happening every month. We got the QR code earlier, sign up there, we'll be in touch with what we're doing. And I'll hand over to Ali now to walk you through what today's going to look like.
Yeah, thank you so much, Faiz. Give me a fist bump before you go. Nice.
Please, someone appreciates.
Okay, so how's the energy in this room? Good? Yes, yes? Yes? Obviously not, people who are standing obviously is not saying yes, but I get you. Don't worry, we have seats for everyone. But probably not in the main hall, but we have a lot more for you, for DevFest Mumbai. But like if you look at DevFest happening all around, and conferences in general, it is like you come in a room, like you have been kind of looking at a lot of conferences, sit, listen to a speaker of different varieties, right? So it goes from startups to how to build a RAG model real quickly, and then it from there goes to how to build a website, and then from there it goes to cloud, right? And as an individual, not everything is something which you are looking for, or else you are looking for it, right? Can be either one of them. So we decided to kind of do a lot of different experiments, with the format itself, right? So you'll not find this, like a typical conference. So we have, the main hall, obviously where the talks are going to happen. We have a side hall on the right hand side, if you have seen it already. That's where a lot more other talks are going to happen as well, right? So there are a variety of talks between these and that. You can scroll through the agenda, have a look at the kind of talks you want to attend, and then basically move around, right? So yeah, if you are trying to kind of be fit, this is the best conference, because if you look from here till all the way end, you are going to make your steps count, and I mean really count, right? So yeah, main hall, side hall. Now, apart from side hall, there's also one more hall beside that, which is a workshop room. It's marked very clearly. So again, we are going to have workshops there, right? So if you are in a mood of learning something hands-on, workshop room is for you. Now, apart from that, have you seen the chai tapri yet? Yes, yes. I'm already craving for it. Not started yet. I need chai. I guess each one of you do. So that's the chai tapri for us. Go enjoy there, drink chai. It's very raw. We've just kept tables there because we want to keep that Mumbai vibe alive. So yeah, that's the chai tapri. Now, apart from chai tapri, do you see anything else there? Yes? Food counter. That was a quick escalation from chai tapri to food counter. But there are rooms beside it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So there's an entrepreneurship corner just beside it. Right, so you can go ahead and kind of attend talks there. There's fun things like fish tank. Like you have heard about Shark Tank? Today you'll see fish tank. It's very fun. Like, you'll enjoy it. So go ahead, chill out in fish tank a little bit. It's actually reverse of it. You'll kind of go ahead and read agenda and know more about it. Then how many of you have followed influencers and now want to do all of these SIPs and everything? Yes, yes. Yeah, retirement fund already? No. So we also have another section there for personal finance. But again, it's very different format, right? So more or less, it's going to be super fun. So all of these things you are hearing, it might sound very conventional. I know it, for some things like fish tank doesn't. But they are going to be, offer very different formats. So you'll definitely enjoy it. Or if you don't, let us know on Twitter. Our team is very good at, taking feedback. Awesome. Then we have a booth at security, just nearby to that. And then, obviously, all of you who have passwords like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you need to visit that booth. Then we have Project IDX, again happening just beside that. Gemini, LinkedIn Roche, XR Hub. Last time, how many of you did that and enjoyed it? All the AR fun stuff? I can see a lot of people. Now, people who did not, this is the best time to experience it with a really good space, and we have all of the setup done here for you via our communities. So I would definitely want you to check that out for sure. Then we have community space, which is basically what it means, community spaces. So yeah, you can go there, chill out, talk to different communities and so on and so forth. And obviously, food counter. Every time the speaker before going to the lunch is just trying to hold your attention, right? And your stomach is telling you to go to the food counter because you know that there will be a big line there, right? This time it's very different. We have a food counter which is live almost on the second half of the event. So it'll start at 11ish. We'll have the food available throughout 4 p.m. So you don't need to make yourself hungry at whatever time you feel hungry. Go grab a food plate, have it, sit in any of the sessions and all the side rooms and all workshops, sponsors, everything else. And yeah, just enjoy, right? That's what we are here for. Now, if you look right on the back, can you please look on the back? You see washrooms. So these are washrooms on the back for male and female. On the right hand side, do you see fire exits? Yes, fire exits. Make sure, in case of any emergency, remember the fire exits properly. You'll have volunteers guide you in case, there's any emergency. But yeah, apart from that, have fun, enjoy, and before I leave, classic Mumbai vibe every time which we do. Does anyone know what we do every time? Yes? DevFest? I'm going to say DevFest, you're going to say? Mumbai? No. You're going to say? Amshi Mumbai. Yes? Let's do a quick reverb. DevFest? See, if I kind of click a video of this and show it to other GDs, you'll be like, that's the energy of this 1500 people right here. Does it sound like 1500 people? No. DevFest. Nice. Now we are going to record it. That was a practice session. Okay. So let's do it. Hello everyone, I'm here at DevFest. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day and let us know if you need anything. Thank you so much. Hello. Yeah, folks. So go ahead. Don't cause a stampede. Please, sit at your places. You can choose to attend which parts you want. We'll be starting off, with a cool down of like around 5 to 10 minutes. So roam around. Come back again if you want to attend on this hall, side halls, and so on and so forth. Okay.
I hope everything is going perfectly smooth in the live stream and we are going to cover a lot of things. Okay, काफ़ी सारे एजेंडा ऑलरेडी मैं डिस्क्लोज कर दिया है और बहुत सारे अमेजिंग वर्कशॉप और सेशंस होने वाले हैं. I hope I will be visible and I will be covering major events which I feel suitable to attend. So stay tuned. I will be covering all the things. Okay, so let's start. We are going to shift to the next session and that is about the Google Cloud. So let's see how things are going to go.
So let's go to some event. भाई मैं ट्राई करूँगा. अरे अरे
That's a whole lot of crowd here, and we are all deciding to shift to the next session and what should be the next session. So they are all deciding that. So there are a whole lot of stuff going on. Let's see if someone can recognize me. It's our Google developer expert, a woman in tech. Okay, it's a woman in tech special.
तो मैंने डाला
Zubeidi. LinkedIn Roast. We should move to the workshop we are going to attend on the entrepreneurship. Those are sessions. So we are going to attend a session regarding the Google Cloud, and I'm just looking for that particular session. Location is of the Mumbai. It's DevFest Mumbai 2025. Good? Yes, all good. It's a community showcase. Exact location, it's a exhibition hall, Mumbai. So it's a personal finance hall. I'm looking for my event, I guess, where I could find it. I hope I am audible. And this is going to be definitely the most crowding space here, because AR is on the top here. Okay, so they are providing some hands-on experience with the AR technology. So it's going to be a lot of whole crowd here. You can see already it's started to gather a whole big crowd. But I will come to here at the later on because I have to attend a session right now, and I'm looking for that particular session where it's going on. And I can't open the agenda right now because my phone is recording the live stream, and that's why I have to roam around to search for that particular event.
फिनटेक मतलब प्रॉपर फिनटेक नहीं आता बट
And it's the most famous chai tapri, DevFest chai tapri, where you can simply sit around and have a conversation. I guess everyone is enjoying the DevFest. It's about security. I guess I have to place my camera somewhere and look for the agenda. I'm looking for. It's about Google, not this one. Okay, I think I should ask for someone to show me the agenda once again. Let's see whom I can ask for the help. It's excuse me. Could you please show me the agenda right now because my phone is already live streaming.
Sorry, can you find another guy?
No problem.
I'm just new. It's my first time.
Okay. Nobody's. Yes, I have to approach someone else. Or let's look for it. For now, we can place it somewhere. This will be the best one. I'm going to shift to the another event, just looking for the agenda. Because my phone is stopped. So okay, we got our session location. It's happening in the side hall, so we are moving to there. So let's move on to there. Okay, I guess. Which session is going on here?
No idea.
No idea.
Yeah, empowering decentralized app.
Hello.
Yes, so we are going to
Cool.
attend this.
So now we have our cameraman here. So luckily we got him. So whenever I say you why you guys are here, just say loudly DevFest 24 Mumbai, okay? And I just want हर कोई खाना वाना खा के आए, right? नाश्ता तो किया हो?
Seat तो
I think we have dinner launch entire day. So just जाओ and lunch. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So अगर खाना नहीं भी खाए हो तो अभी कर लो, then जाके खा लेना, ठीक है? चलो. So hi everyone. Let's start. So hi everyone. Why you guys are here?
DevFest!
Thank you. Can we do it once again? I think थोड़ा miss out हो गया. Sorry. And then we'll start with the lightning talks. Okay? Video. थोड़ा जोर से बोलो यार. मुंबई क्राउड इतनी शांत अच्छी नहीं लगती. कर लो वीडियो बना लो. कोई कुछ नहीं होगा. Okay. So once more, ठीक है? एक बार और try करते हैं. So let's say why you guys are here. Perfect. चलो, thank you. वैसे भी थोड़ा कम था यार. Okay, no worries. So, yeah.
Good morning, Mumbai. Yeah, hi, how are you all? Good morning, Mumbai. Thank you very much for attending the session. And today my topic is on more about Web3, blockchain, and Google Cloud. Okay. Before starting with, how many are attending this VDG for the first time? Great. Yeah. My journey with VDG, it started in 2016 as a just one of my friend called me to attend a session. I just attended a session in VDG, and in 2019 myself I registered for VDG, and in 2022, again in between we got very good COVID, unfortunately. Okay. 2022 again I attended GDG. I met with a lot of speakers and tech and to people, there's so much to learn. And 2023 I applied for a speaker for the first time. That is my debut session with GDG. And again in 2024, again my second session with GDG. And I hope a lot of speakers will be coming from that side to this side soon. Right? Yeah. Good morning all. I am myself Manikanta. I am more from a farming background. My family is from a farming background. So I am first engineer in my family. So always I have a lot of things in my mind to do something to an agriculture. India is a country where majorly driven by an agriculture economy. Do you agree? Yes? Very good. Thank you. Yes. Let's talk about the problems and what solution we can do as a tech and what kind of a technology stack we can use it and the case studies. Okay, this is going to be my entire presentation part. Whoever like wants to have some kind of a doubt or like you want have any kind of question, you can interrupt me at any point of time. Let's talk about the problem. Okay, like majorly most of people like either directly or indirectly we are connected with agriculture or farmers, right? Somewhere our grandfathers or four grandfathers will be from doing the farming in our hometown. Agree? And we are directly depending on the farmers, like it might be our good habits or whatever we eat with majorly on the farming side. Okay, now coming to the challenges. Now the major challenges with farmers is that they don't get a proper seeds and authentic fertilizers. Do you agree? Okay, and second thing, they have a lot of issue with the entire supply chain. And before that, am I audible to the corner? Yes? Okay. Now they have a lot of issues with the supply chain. And basically a farmer, like always we have a perception as a farmer, we think that they are, unfortunately we think that they are uneducated and we think that they are not technologically connected and we think them or like our perception towards them is like something like they are not much connected with the development. Is it true? But like after my presentation I'll try to change your perception. Okay, that is a promise I'm going to do. Yes. How many of people watched Pushpa? Pushpa 2? Yeah. Actually this is my problem. Why is it so? What a Pushpa made to me? It's very simple. Like now the Pushpa 2 as an entertainment industry, like as a movie, now the policy makers like took an immediate decision of hiking the prices of a ticket. Do you agree? Like in multiplex is supposed to be 150 to 200 rupees, they hiked it to 400 to 500 rupees. In some part even they hiked it to 1000 to 1500 rupees. Right? But have you ever seen a policy makers are doing the same thing for an agricultural problems? The moment if tomato rate goes to 100 rupees, like thousands of people will come onto the road and then they will be doing all kind of nonsense. Agree? But the same thing happens to a movie. I'm not disrespecting anything, but it's like even I'm a big fan of Allu Arjun. But the thing is like why policy makers never give priority to our farmers or who is the backbone of our country. Okay, so this is my problem. Let's try to deal it. Okay. How many of you remember the dialogue from Pushpa 2? How many? Any? Yeah, please. What is that? Sir, can you please take this photo? No, please. Yeah, once again. No, to the audience. Please. Round of claps. Okay. Now, what solutions we are trying to propose through Web3 and blockchain? Okay. Again, my question like, how many of you know Web3? Okay. And like, why do you think Web3 will change the entire perception of internet? Okay, let's discuss more about that. And coming to the blockchain. Again, do I need to give what is the definition of a blockchain or can I go ahead? Go ahead, right? Now, when we start using a blockchain or Web3, majorly we are trying to make the entire system more transparent. Starting from the seeds, like from the what is the source of the seeds and how are they getting delivered to the farmer, is there any kind of a manipulation is happening with the seeds or the fertilizers or what kind of materials they are using it. Okay, and then we are going to do the smart contracts. Now the smart contracts and then the decentralized marketplaces. Now coming to again the financial segment for farmers. Again, I have one more question. How many people know about the CIBIL score? Can anyone tell me how the CIBIL score works? Can anyone tell me how the CIBIL score works? Okay. Can anyone tell me their CIBIL score? 87. How much? 80? Very good. Next, anyone? Yes. Now the problem is, most of the tech people itself doesn't know how the CIBIL score actually works. We think that we will be using the debit cards, credit cards, and the loans, EMIs, and everything we do. But the problem is, like how it increases my points and how is it decreasing my points. In some scenario, missing an one EMI will affect my CIBIL score. In some scenarios, people like fly away from India, they don't have any kind of CIBIL score. Agree? Okay. Now the same thing happens with the farmers too. I have one live witness for the farmers. Like a group of farmers, group of some 5 or 6 went to a bank and they applied for 1 lakh rupee as an agricultural crop loan. Now the bank manager who's supposed to issue that, he took 45 days and still he haven't granted the loan. Only on one condition, that farmers, they don't have the CIBIL score. How are you supposed to consider a farmer to use a credit card? It's not right. So again, like there are so many issues where when government is issuing loans to the farmers. So that's the reason we are proposing more of a decentralized microfinancing system. What are dApps? Okay. Before that, how many app developers are there? App developers. It can be Flutter or it can be any technology, but we are in Google, so we need to do on Flutter only. Okay? Yeah. Now, decentralized applications. Basically, decentralized applications is something like a democratic application where there won't be a specific system controlling it or a specific corporate controlling it. It can be peer-to-peer. Again, one more question. How many know about torrents? Torrents? All are Gen Z, I guess. No? I mean, we use torrent a lot to download the movies, especially the games, movies, or softwares. I'm not talking about how legal or illegal. That's complete out of my subject. But I'm also part of torrent system. Okay. Now coming to the decentralized applications. What decentralized applications will help me to do is directly to communicate with the end user without being monitored or without being organized and corporate. Now, again, in the process, it gives more transparency and the entire DevOps, like the DApp will be developing in a system like what I want, what I need to take it from the app. Now, coming to the Google Cloud. Google Cloud is lately supporting a lot to the blockchain architectures, blockchain builders, and it can be a private blockchains or public blockchains. There are like hundreds of private blockchains has been hosted on Google Cloud. Now this is a logic. What is app? App comes to the code and place your whatever the business logic or the APIs you integrate. Now coming to the dApps, it's like the same code, the logic, we are going to integrate the blockchain. That is called the dApp. Yes, this is one of very important slide. What tools you can use to build a dApp? So Truffle, ETH, and then Remix, IDE, and Zeppelin. How many know about ETH? Ethereum, ETH? Oh, very good. Bitcoin. I have a personal question. What is the score now? India versus Australia, BGP. Yeah, it's raining. Irrespective wherever we are, it is in GDG or even in the space, we will be following the cricket match. Right? Okay. In the same format, like how enthused we are towards the cricket, in the same format, I expect tech entrepreneurs or tech engineers to be more connected with the blockchain, such as like an Ethereum, which is a public blockchain, and the Bitcoin kind of things. Okay. Now the most important thing is like how the smart contract works. Okay, let's take a scenario. There are a farmer A and farmer B. Okay, in our regular contemporary scenario, when I am doing a registration of a land, okay, what happens, like I'll be agreeing for some X amount and I'll be giving whatever my committed X land to a buyer, right? Agree? This is the process. Now the smart contract works in the same way, like whatever my contract, like whatever the terms and condition with A or B, that entire thing I'll be coding as a smart contract. Okay? The set conditions, I'm agreeing for cost A, agreeing to give land B, and the business logic, and then that will be encrypted in a blockchain. Okay? And then this will be executed, and this is like we can't tamper any kind of data. So whatever the transaction has been executed, it will be available publicly and anyone can cross check. And I would like to give one fun fact. There's a couple in 2021, they were the first people, they executed their marriage on smart contract. It's on Polygon blockchain. So like I don't know if they want to go for divorce, so hopefully they shouldn't. I mean, where are they going to approach? Is it going to be an cryptocurrency or blockchain industry, or it is going to be an judicial system? Yeah. To define smart contracts, and next couple of slides will be more of a technical slides. Okay, please do concentrate. There will be Viva after this. Agree? Yeah. Now the smart contract, majorly we need to define the state variables.
Let's move to the next section.
The state variables defines like what is the balance and what the status and what amount I'm trying to interact. And next the functions. What functions I need to do. I know all are tech people, I don't need to explain much about the functions and all those things. But like in smart contract,
As I am not much interested in the blockchain, all the talk or conversation was going up. मुझे कुछ समझ में ज़्यादा आ नहीं रहा था, मैं चल गया है. So I decided to explore the other session of the event itself. So let's head to some other session which will keep us interested. So what are the other sessions there? I guess the DDoS one or the security one could be something we can think about in the depth. And lots of people are there in the hall. We will definitely cover the AR one there, but that would be in another time span. Right now, let's see what they are doing in the security part. Okay, let's try to place our camera somewhere from where we can shoot as well as. Okay. For this, we are unable to fetch the audio. This is a session without a audio speaker, so we are not going to get much about it. So let's move to the next event. Chai Tapri, what do you think about it? Should we stay on the Chai Tapri? Let's move to another. You can see the AR thing, it still have a huge crowd upon it. Let's see if someone already covered the AR thing. The workshop name is X Hub, and you can see XR Hub, how they are actually enjoying it. It's more like a little bit embarrassing, but yes, it's going to be a lot of fun, whole lot of fun actually. सबसे ज़्यादा क्राउड अगर कहीं पर है तो then you can say it's on the XR hub, on the AR hub. उससे ज़्यादा क्राउड एक्चुअल में जो इंटरेस्टेड तो मैंने कहीं नहीं देखा अभी तक, किसी और सेशन में मतलब नहीं देखा मैंने. वर्कशॉप इज़ गोइंग ऑन हियर. Price of ticket, bro, it's totally free. It's kind of an invitation. Only selected people get invited here, not everyone. So you have to submit your profile, and based on your profile you got selected. So it's totally free. If you receive the invitation, then you are going to come here free of cost. Let's see what more is going on here. It's about Gemini, but more of like a conversation. It's not started right now. Different workshops are on the different timings, so that's why some spaces are right now empty. Let's see why there is so much crowd here. They are talking about what? They are talking about what? Personal finance. Okay, so it's about finance. But sorry, I'm not interested in the finance itself. Finance in something like finance or blockchain, these kinds of things I am not interested in. It's a community showcase, is about, you can see community. If you want to attend or join in their community, then you can approach them. But right now I can't see much happening here. Let's go to another one. I hope no one got interrupted. It's about Flutter. Oh, another crowded camp. It's about entrepreneurship. Okay. So the topics I'm least interested in have a lot of crowd there. So it's about Flutter Flow Developer Group Mumbai. If you want, you can scan their QR code. Maybe you got something interested there. It's about something is happening. The workshops I am mostly interested in are going to happen around after 12 or around 1 p.m. Again, it's about generative AI. Should we interact with them? What do you think? Let's see what's happening here. LinkedIn roasting. Okay, it's going to be a fun event, but again, we can't hear them what they are talking about because no speaker is assigned or the mic is assigned here. They are just roasting upon the LinkedIn profile of the users. How we simply added a small internship in our experience. That's all about it. We will come back to the generative AI definitely. Let's take a tour of other remaining events. It's going to be about women in tech. So that's something I guess we don't have to. The Google Wallet itself, no, I'm not interested that much. Project IDX is going to start soon, I guess. Project IDX is something big. Look around. It is different, isn't it? If you want, you can read about it. It's about DevFest Mumbai 2024. Something is still happening in the main hall. Yeah, main hall also have some events in there. It's what's this about? Fish tank. Okay, it's a mini version of Shark Tank. That's why fish tank. So let's go to the generative AI. Okay, I guess that was interesting one. Let's ask some questions to them, and maybe they will give us some information. Generative AI. Where are you? Though only few audience are watching me live, but okay. I really was interested in recording it, the whole event live, so that's okay. Let's see what's happening here in the generative AI. Should I? Do I have some experience? Let's ask them what's it about.
Reach out to me.
So could you please explain me what's going on here?
Yeah, so we are the machine learning company, so startup which has made a course of Gen AI which will help you to learn from basics to advanced. Like
Okay.
Gen AI is a focal point of everything now. We
Right now, yes.
experience
Definitely,
everything.
yes.
From Twitter से लेके offline भी हमारे सब कुछ Gen AI से
Even Google are conducting hackathons based on the generative AI.
Exactly.
Yes.
So in Gen AI, there are various aspects you need to learn to become a Gen AI expert. There is large language model. Definitely. Front end, you have Streamlit. Back end, you have various other, basic we know that. Gemini,
Yes.
GPT, we all know. But there are such models which you can fine tune and you can train on their own data set. So to learn that, you have to get from basics to advanced, your basics very clear. This is what this course definitely. It makes you from basic beginner to an advanced Gen AI specialist.
Okay.
So this course today is of rupees 10,000 rupees.
Okay.
But for today, like for
Yes.
this DevFest, we have a special offer wherein you can get this course at a discount of 70%.
70%.
So
Okay.
this course will cost for 3,000 rupees.
3,000.
And today only 30 people we are looking for can
Enroll.
3,000 rupees.
Okay.
If you use this QR code, you will get it at 60% discount.
Exclusive. You said it's 70% discount.
Yeah. So basically, if you register now and now with this QR code,
Yes.
like you do the payment now.
Yeah.
If you decide to go home and then do more research and give it, then it's a 60% discount through this QR code.
Okay.
That's the difference.
So can I record it if
Yeah.
my users are? If you want to join this generative AI course, they would be developing the course from the scratch itself. So it would be helpful. If you want, then you can scan this QR code. It's not a promotion, just I thought it's interesting. So if you are interested, then you can scan this QR code. Yes. So it would be a live session or recorded when this.
So there are live sessions as well and pre-recorded sessions as well.
Okay,
So
so
live
hybrid.
sessions will be conducted on weekends
Mhm.
and pre-recorded you can access anytime in
Anytime,
the week.
yes.
So there are different WhatsApp group links as well for different aspects of machine learning. You can join in and have great discussions with the other leaders and
Yes.
teachers.
Hey,
can I help you?
Thank you very much. It's nice meeting you. Thank you. Okay. So it was different from what I was thinking it would be. It was more like a advertisement. Okay, let's go to the main hall. Let's see what's going there. Nothing much is grabbing my attention right now. ज़्यादा कुछ मेरा attention ले नहीं पा रहा है कोई event. Mostly events are going to start from the 12th itself, 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. Project IDX, I was definite about कि Project IDX कुछ तो बड़ा था, मुझे एजेंडा में फिर से देखना पड़ेगा. I guess इसकी टाइमिंग अलग थी. And there was one LLM competition was going on. My phone is occupied in recording this whole live stream, so that's why I'm unable to see the agenda. But okay, I will ask some other participants here. They will show me the agenda. I was very interested to cover the event, but most of the sessions don't have the mic or the speaker in itself. So I am unable to shoot that one because आपको कोई आवाज़ आएगी नहीं. And I am just roaming from here to there. I can't pause the live stream. Pause नहीं कर सकते. You can see the chai tapri itself having some conversation here. And it's nice. You can gather here and talk about your motivations or what the plans you have. It's quite a nice space, chai tapri. So we have the coordinators here. And again, the AR hub. It is something which have a huge crowd. Okay, we have a display here. You can visualize what someone is seeing in actual. Okay, it's more like a game if you are able to see it on the screen. Here's a Snapchat AR filter, I guess. And you can see that little Woody on his shoulder. It's looking amazing. Huh? Just recording that little Woody on your shoulder. Yes, that I was.
Real-time filter.
Real-time filter. That's nice. We will also try this, but later on. They developed it itself, and it's something. Okay. Let's see if it can capture us. इसके बाद हमारा नंबर है, ठीक है? Okay. Let's see. There's the camera. I guess there's the camera. And how am I looking? Nice. हेलो सस एक्चुअल में मेरा चेहरा ज़्यादा अच्छा आ रहा है, लेकिन इसमें पीछे से लाइटें आ रही हैं रिकॉर्डिंग में और लाइव स्ट्रीम में तो दिखाई नहीं दे रहा, लेकिन एक्चुअल में काफ़ी अच्छी क्वालिटी है. यू कैन सी अ स्मॉल पेट. दैट्स नाइस. They're definitely going to cover all the things. So I guess he is the one who created this or made this interactive. You can also visit these things on the Snapchat. If you search for the Snapchat studio, then you will be able to see these things. You can also create such filters. Okay. So should we move to the lunch? I would like to do the lunch. After that, I will meet you. But at that time, what I could do? Should I stop the live stream right now? Because I want to do the lunch. After that, the most exciting sessions are going to start up around 12 or 1 p.m. And that I would be definitely covering. The workshops are there. Right now I'm just roaming, so I want to just have my lunch, grab a bite. So I guess it's good to simply pause the live stream for now. What do you think? Should I pause the live stream? Please, if you are watching this, then type something in the comments. Should I live stream for right now? Anyone there? It's not good to record the food stuff, of course. I guess we can just stop the live recording right now, and then we will start again the live streaming after the break. Okay, so we will start again after 12 or 12:30 or 1 around. So 12 से 1 के बीच में फिर से start करेंगे. So see you soon there. What all foods are there? So that's a secret. Okay, so we can't just simply shoot that part. So I guess we are done with this. I'll restart the live stream after the 12 or 1 p.m. Okay, 12-1 बजे के बाद फिर से start करेंगे. तब तक के लिए I guess good night. Okay.